Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here. Back in the Oasis once again, of course. And, yeah. See if we can't get some people in here while I try to tame my beard a little bit. Been a little while since I've done a live stream. Trying to think if there's anything I can show here. I'm sure I can find something. I got my old PS4 headset back out. It's a little worse for wear, but it works. Still works good. Been playing a good bit on this. Been playing a good bit on this. Loving it. Freaking awesome. Freaking Steam Deck. Still really awesome that I actually got one. Like I said, it's been a long time coming for that. But yeah, can't get some people in here. See if we can't get a conversation going. Send out a few messages here. Let's see. Shit.
So this crazy.
No. Alright. Got shared. So we'll see what happens. See if we can't get some people up in here. But yeah, see if we can't get some people in here and talk about some stuff and like I said, it's been quite a while since I've done a live stream. Don't really expect too many people to come in here. But, just had a few things I could talk about, I guess. One of which is I've been playing a little bit of Ark on the Switch. They said it's not the greatest on that, but they did improve it, I guess. So it is pretty good. Also been playing the Lego game, which is pretty fun. Lego Fortnite is pretty badass. It's like a survival thing. I'm not big on Fortnite. Tried it a few times, didn't really care much for it, but Lego Fortnite's like a survival thing. It's pretty awesome. I've been playing it here and there, and it's pretty cool. It's got a cool, it's got a really cool Lego aspect, aspect to it. Obviously, the buildings are in Lego, and your character is like a Lego person. It seems to pick like a random person for you each time you jump on. I'm not sure if there's a way to pick which one you want to be your character the whole time, or if it's supposed to randomize it. But it doesn't really matter. But it's pretty cool either way. But play a little bit of that. Also, I'm going to be uploading a video here after this. I'm going to start like a tips video on Conan Exiles where I record certain clips about Conan Exiles, different little tips and tricks you can do and stuff. The first of which I didn't even realize until a day or two ago when I recorded the video, so it'd be interesting to see how many people actually already knew or how many people didn't know. So hopefully someone comments in the video about the video once I upload it. Like I said, I'm gonna upload that one right after this. But yeah, hopefully I can get some people in here and get some topics going. I think I have one lonely soda to drink for today's video. Yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna be starting to do a tips and tricks video for Conan Exiles. Should be looking out for that. But there's a couple other things I have. I don't really want to say what they are at this point, but there's a couple other things I'm working on to do videos on here. A couple different ideas I have. I'm also going to be moving the game room around a little bit here soon. Not sure how I'm going to do that just yet, but we'll see how that goes. One of them might involve not seeing the arcade cabinet when I do videos like this. Although I am going to soon transition to doing live videos with my PC. So I think the camera on that's a little wider lens and it's definitely better quality. Even though it's an older video, or even though it's an older camera, but need to get a new I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but I need to get a new phone case. This side's broke, and I also need to get a new screen protector on because this one's starting to peel up in the middle. I figured it would just because of the fact that it bends all the time. But hey, back in the Oasis. Hey, brother. Good you could stop in. How's it going, brother? It was awesome doing that video with you, or that watching pay-per-view and talking, and that was awesome. I'm also working on I'll show you what I have so far on my Ghostbusters hat design. I'll go ahead and wear it here. Show you what I have so far going on. So this is what I got going on so far for my hat. It's just basically what I've been using for my patches. You can get it at Walmart. I think it's like $10 for this box, but it's well worth it. There's a lot of Velcro in this, and that's what I have to this. I have the one side on, you know, on each one, the patch and the hat, and it stays on there pretty good. Might still have to sew it, but then I have this pouch right here I'm going to be doing something with. I'm thinking about integrating this light into it, but I'm not sure how to do it yet, or if I'm going to do it. Got your message, was about to. Thought about putting this on here somewhere. This is the little light I had on my Spirit Halloween pack before I got the actual mod kit for it, for the lights and stuff. But it just it does pretty cool different effects. Then if you hold it in, it goes back off. And it's got a micro USB charging port there, which is pretty awesome. Mr. Transaran 38 gave me this, of course. Like I said, I had it on my pack for the blue light on the pack. But since I got my mod kit, my Franken Geek kit on there installed in it, I didn't have to. I could take that off. So this is just a hat at Walmart, like a carpenter hat. That pouch is for like pencils and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Can't wait to get that 2 in the box that's coming out. It's gonna be really awesome. And it also comes with patches. Especially with the authentic patch, that's gonna be awesome. I'll definitely be putting that on my suit. So I don't look for like screen accuracy all the time, but it's good to have some things that are screen accurate. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I definitely do too. When I have money, you know what I mean? When you don't have money, it sucks, but which happens. I mean, about flat broke right now, pretty much. So haven't really been getting much, but although I did get a couple things, I'll show you here in a minute. What's that? What don't you have, sadly? Sorry, I've kind of lost my train of thought of what I was talking about there. But anyway, I bought some stuff off my buddy a little while back, and he just gave me these cases. So I got more cases to want to get more games. I haven't counted them yet, so I don't know how many there are, but they're definitely in good shape. 12 of them. So I got 12 more of them. Yeah, they're pretty decent cases, that's for sure. They got like multiple things you can put in there. Can't really see them with this camera because it. There we go. It's a little better. But so I got those. Those are free of charge. I bought, as you can see, how many I already have over here. I got all my games in there. I do have a few games that I don't have in cases, so I'll be able to use a couple of these. One thing that I figured out I didn't even know is I got to looking to make sure I still knew where all my stuff was for my to mod an original Xbox in case I find an original Xbox down the road here to mod. To do like a soft mod on it. And what was cool is the game that I have to use to soft mod it is Splinter Cell, and found something really cool inside the case. I'll have to show you here. Pretty cool. And I'll also show you what else I got from my buddy, and they were also free. The other things I got the original Splinter Cell here, and I got to looking at it, and I'm like, that doesn't look like a traditional Xbox case to me. So I got to open it up. Look what it says inside. Hell yeah. So this case might be worth a couple bucks. I mean, I'm not going to get rich off of it, obviously. But it might be worth a couple bucks. Who knows? Put this back away. But then also, from the same guy, I also got a bunch of these types of cases. These are designed for like games that are like in box and stuff. They work really good for steelbooks. I'll show you, for instance, here's the God of War Ascension. I think it's Ascension. Yeah. God of War Ascension steelbook. Works great for them. So, yeah. Definitely be putting these on my on a lot of my different steelbooks. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a couple steelbooks out here to show you. I'm going to be putting them on there before I put them back. If I can find them. This place is a rat's nest. Here's one of them. There we go. Okay, here's both of them. Didn't want to put these together because the artwork on them was amazing. Didn't want them to get screwed up, so these cases will work really good. Ghostbusters 1 steelbook. I really love these things. They're really good quality. There's a lot of them I saw didn't have the painted disc. It was just a normal disc. It's weird. See, I'll show you here. Real easy to put in the steelbook, or really easy to put the steelbooks in. So yeah, that'll keep them nice and pristine and good condition. So freaking awesome. And I got those for free too. I got quite a bit of them. I'd say at least 18, I think, of them. Yeah, that's how many he said he gave me 18 of them. So yeah, and then here's the second one. Freaking awesome. This camera doesn't do it justice, I'm sure. And there's the inside. Friggin' awesome steelbooks. I don't know how many copies I have of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, but this is definitely a good one to have. Because they look amazing. Now I can keep them looking amazing by putting them in these protectors. So yeah. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, baby. Now they're in these cases. They'll keep them nice and protected. The latest version of it that I bought was of course this. It has Ghostbusters 1, 2, and Ghostbusters Afterlife in this trap looking thing, and it lights up, and it's neat. It's got a book in there, like a journal or something in there. It's pretty awesome. It's ultra 4K, ultra blue, ultra HD. Pretty awesome. That was a limited time thing. I'm sure you could get them again eventually, or might pay an arm and a leg for them now. Yeah, you're right, brother. You might. You never freaking know. I'll unplug this battery charging. Don't want it to sit there charging forever and it's already been charged. Well, yeah. Sold a good bit of stuff. Nothing that anybody's really going to notice too well unless you know the game room. You probably won't even notice a lot of stuff that, you know what I mean, you probably won't even notice stuff that I sold and stuff. I don't sell. Oh, I might have ruined those. Oh no, they're flexible. Be alright. Well, I got that on video sitting on my cases. Yeah, they're alright. They're nice and flexible. That's what she said. Got my Ecto goggles. Like to get a Matty pair of these, a better pair. I'd be neat as shit. Not for screen accuracy or anything, but just because, you know, I like to look something better. But these are pretty cool too. I always like wearing these when I'm, you know what I mean, going to the Comic-Con. I always like wearing these. Typically what I do is I put my hat on backwards. But maybe next time I won't, because this actually feels better wearing it like this. Because when I wear it backwards, it pushes the strap or whatever into your head, and then eventually it gets a little little tender on the forehead. So this way here doesn't necessarily look better, but it feels better. So might have to go with that with this next time I go to something. Hopefully, soon we'll be starting up the charity stuff again. And like I said, I got my new suit. Can't remember if I showed the suit on. I think I showed the suit on. Yeah, I know at one point at least I showed the suit on YouTube. Well, I showed it with the patches on it and stuff, but it's got a bunch of Velcro spots on it, so I can Velcro whatever I want on it. So it's pretty awesome. Got all my patches, got Velcro on those, so good to go with that. And got all the patches for the 2 in the box because it was 100% of the stretch goals were unlocked, and then some. They actually added another stretch goal, which gave us some sort of blueprint looking things. They're not blueprints, but they're like a schematic of some sort. Or no, it's like a key card. It's like a key card that like you would get in a door with, and another patch. So that looks like a gear. It's pretty awesome. The red part of the Ghostbuster logo, the new Ghost logo, looks like a gear, which is pretty awesome. It's like the engineering Ghost part of the Ghostbusters or something. It's pretty awesome now. Definitely pretty badass. So, but yeah, I would like to get a matty pair of these, or just a different, you know what I mean, a fancier pair of them eventually. But that stuff costs money, so maybe one day we'll see how that goes. Maybe the next thing that Hasbro's gonna come out with would be the goggles. I mean, what else is there? They come out with the wand and the proton pack. Then they come out with the PK meter and ghost trap. Slime blower would be cool. I mean, the slime blower is probably going to come out eventually, and the ecto goggles. So. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit, just because I haven't been on for live like this for quite a while. Last time I was doing a Conan Exiles, just a brief little stream or whatever and talking, but yeah, that would be kind of cool. They had like silly string. You could put a silly string can in and shoot it. That would be cool. They did that with like Spider-Man's web throwers at one point, I think. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, one of these days I gotta come up and visit you, Chris. It'd be kind of cool to be suited up in New York with, with all my gear on. Not sure if I'll get my ass kicked or not, but maybe it'll be alright. I don't know. Yeah, the wrist shooter. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I never bought that, but I thought it was pretty cool. But I thought it'd be cool to, be fully suited up in New York. It'd be neat, Especially if I go see the actual uh, firehouse, get my picture and stuff, and it'd be awesome. But 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 yeah, I definitely gotta get up there to see you. You know, whether I'm suited up or not, I definitely gotta get up there to see you. But it'd be pretty awesome for sure. Definitely something I gotta do. And Robbie, I gotta go see Robbie one of these days too. Robbie, I think Robbie's actually a little further. Oh, I guarantee it is. I guarantee it is. Because that's the one. What? That's the one that they. That's the one they filmed the outside, right? Yeah. That's the one where they filmed the outside of the building, and then the other one they filmed the inside of the building. So yeah, which makes sense because you want the surrounding. If they're supposed to be in New York, you want the surrounding area to look like New York. You know, so it makes sense. Hey, how's it going? Glad you could drop in. Oh, yeah, okay. Are they sort of identical? Like, I'm not sure if the one in New York actually looks like the one in LA or not, but I heard something, but I can't remember what the hell it was exactly, but as to whether or not it's looks the same. I'm trying to find a. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well tonight, or morning, I guess now, because it's 12:01 here, so it's technically Sunday. Oh, okay, yeah. Hell yeah. I thought it was cool in the Spider-Man game. You could find a firehouse, and you could find uh, Seinfeld's apartment and shit. It's pretty cool. Beautiful hotel, yeah, I bet. Till Slimer got a hold of it, huh? Tore it all to hell. I thought it was really cool that he's in the new movie. Don't really want to spoil it for anybody, but if you haven't seen the new Ghostbusters trailer, make sure you check it out. Um, make sure you look up the international version as well, because it's, whereas it has similarities, it also has different stuff as well. So definitely want to check out the international version as well. You can find them both on YouTube. It's easy enough, but yeah, I didn't really know how long I'd be on here tonight, but figured I'd at least go an hour. Because I had a few things to say, but I haven't done one for a while. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Don't want to say too much about it, just in case, somebody watching, or somebody that watches this later. Don't want to be the guy that everybody points their finger. Oh, that guy right there's one told me. Because I know, coming out of movie theaters, it's crazy. Like, if they're watching, they'll end up be watching the same movie and they'll come out, oh, I like this part. Like, dude, shut the hell up. I want to go there and say, hey, us people walking in haven't seen it yet. Don't, they'll be talking about it on the way out and like, shut up. So, I don't want to spoil it for anyone else. Other than the fact that Slimer's on it, which I'm sure a lot of people already know, because they've been talking about it a lot. So it's supposed to be March 22nd it comes out. That's not too damn far away, which is weird. Not too far away at all. Got delayed. No, actually it got pushed up actually this time. The Frozen Empire. It actually got pushed up, which is kind of strange. Because I think it was supposed to come out in April or something, but they pushed, I don't know. But hey, Mark, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Are you new to the channel? If you are, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, still welcome. It's hard to remember, a lot of the names. Even though I don't have, a ton of subscribers, just 600 and some, is, enough to try to keep track of. What's up, Mark? I was talking about the new Frozen Empire trailer. Didn't want to say too much about it because I didn't want to spoil it for anybody that may not have seen it yet, but it's been out for quite a while now, so probably anybody that would be interested in the movie itself would have probably watched it by now, but okay, you've never been on here before then. Okay. I didn't know if I saw your name before. And I mean, I'm sure there was a mark to come in here or something, but it was probably, some other username obviously, but I wasn't sure if you've been here before or not. But like I said, I don't have a ton of subscribers, but 600 and some is enough that's hard to figure out what I mean, obviously the people that come in all the time, I know them, but anyone else, it's like, not sure. A buddy of mine called or sent me a message sometime today, sometime in the morning here in, Saturday, I guess I should say. Asked me if I needed a heat shield for my Sega CD right there and he has the second gen one, which is the one he has, which is pretty awesome. So, but I'm not sure how much how much you actually need it, but he's gonna sell it to me. So, what the heck, I figure when I get the money, and I'll just buy it from him. He'll hold stuff for me, especially if he knows that there's no one else that's gonna buy it. So, oh, there's a bunch of stuff back here, mostly retro gaming consoles. On these shelves back here. Hey, thank you, Mario. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping in. And there's some more retro gaming stuff here, as you can see. And then I got some turtle vehicles, the vintage 80s turtles here. Then I got some 80s vintage Transformers. Some of them are newer stuff. And then I got various different stuff on the top shelf. And then, of course, this shelf here is the shelf I have a lot of my games on. I have them in cases and labeled. So I don't have to look through 10 cases to find what I'm looking for. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you like the stuff that I have here, then by all means hit the subscribe. Is that Friday the 13th? Friday 13th, yeah, the pillow, yeah. So yeah, I really love Friday the 13th stuff. Got all the movies. got the video game here for the original Nintendo. It's a kind of a tough game to play, but it was all right. Just a little. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. Also got he's back here a ways. Also got a Slimer here. This is the one that I'm gonna be taking out when we start doing the charity events again. This is the one I'm gonna be starting. This is the one I'm gonna be taking out. It's more kid friendly. Definitely more kid friendly than the one up here on my ceiling. As you can see right there. Definitely more kid friendly than that. With the ass crack shining out. It's kind of funny. But for kids charity events, not so funny. But yeah, I also got I don't have it out here, but I think it's in this. Yeah, it's right here. If I can get it without dropping a whole bunch of shit. Got a bunch of parts and stuff in that cabinet. Also got a Bullet Bill plushie, which is pretty awesome. Still has the tag on that one. But yeah, pretty cool. Where did I get that Friday the 13th pillow? To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I think it might have been a gift. If it wasn't a gift, then I probably just bought it online. Probably Amazon. It's where I do most of my shopping. eBay and Amazon, between those two. It did have a tag on it, but it looks like it got taken off. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh wait, that's it's a freaking zipper. Didn't realize there was a zipper here. I thought it was just a piece of the tag that got ripped off, but well, that's good to know that it has a zipper here. That's pretty cool. It's a little dirty, but now that I know it has a zipper, I can take the stuff out of the inside. I can wash the case itself. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Got my Mario and Mark. You haven't seen this. This is my I made this. I didn't actually make the cabinet itself. The cabinet was already pre-made. It was already some other game. And it was already some other game. I can't remember I can't remember what the name of it was. Duel something. But when I got it, it was a blue cabinet. They changed it to something else. It was just an empty cabinet, and I put a little TV, CRT, or not a CRT, but an LCD screen in there, and then the X arcade stick, and then a sound bar up there, and I put a Raspberry Pi in it. It can play like, I don't know how many thousands of different games, but a ton. Let me see. Let me look it up for you, Mark. Uh, I'm seeing some of them on Amazon, Mark. I don't see the actual one I have though, which is kind of strange. Let's see if I can. I'm seeing a sign that says that, but I'm not seeing a pillow. Huh. I'm seeing signs and stuff, but they even have fake campfires. It's funny. Let me check. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's over a course of time of collecting stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can't see. If you want me to show you some other stuff that I have, feel free to just say okay, or just say yeah, I want to see what else, because that wall over there has a lot more stuff on it. The wall the actual TV's on, and then I got my work. I built a workbench around here, and it has a lot of my newer gaming stuff, and my CRT television, and my LCD screens, and oh, here we go. Here's one on eBay, Mark. $20. $11 shipping though. That's kind of strange. Yeah, right here. Here's one from eBay. Sorry, this freaking camera doesn't do well with lighting. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit. Might do it a little better. There we go. There's one right there on eBay for $20. Might as well say $31 because it's $11 shipping, which is weird. But yeah, look them up on eBay. That'd be your best bet. Not sure if I got it on eBay or if I got it from somewhere. Also, you could try FYE. Is there an FYE close to you? FYE might have one, something like that. They tend to have stuff like that, but yeah, definitely look eBay. eBay will definitely have. I found quite a few just now on eBay. Oh, you got it for me. Okay, Mr. Prime John 1 got it for me. Okay. Where'd you get it at, Prime John 1? I thought somebody probably got it for me. I don't personally remember buying it myself, so I figured it was a gift from someone. But did you order it online or did you get it from a store, John? I'm from Pennsylvania. Well, Prime John 1 is as well. He lives about 30 minutes from me. Yeah, we're both South Central PA. Oh, you got it from the toy show. Okay. But yeah, check eBay, Mark. That'd be your best bet. Unless you get to a toy show, like toy shows might have them. Also, check FYE. FYE typically has stuff like that. Different stores like that. They have some stuff like that sometimes, but yeah, I figured it was a gift from someone. I just didn't know. Who. Upstate New York. Yeah, FYE's still around. Yeah, in Pennsylvania anyway. They were talking about going out of business. I'm not sure if they did yet, but I'm pretty sure they haven't yet. Oh yeah, Mr. Christoph is also from New York, Mark. Creature features, guys. So. Oh, okay. See, yeah, different shows and stuff like that, Mark. You ought to, if you ever go to like a Comic-Con or something like that. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Most of the stores that were went to Florida. Huh. Yeah, I'm glad that the you don't have all that freaking smoke up there anymore, Chris. That looked horrible. It really did. It looked horrible. I felt for the people that were up there. That couldn't have been easy. Hell yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'll show you the other stuff here. I'll show you some of this other stuff. It's gonna be a Blair Witch project for a second. Bear with me here. I'm not sure how this is. Oh, it wasn't too terrible. Okay. But yeah, you can see all this. You can see all the stuff up top here now. As you can see, I kind of had a plan with this stuff. The Nintendo stuff is these three shelves, and then the other side is Sega stuff. Well, there's an Atari. There's Ataris down there, and some Coleco Gemini and stuff. But then stuff you can't see is further over here. Got some stuff there. Got the Hasbro Proton Pack right here. Got some mods going on to that. Going on with that. I did the speaker mod to it and cleaned up the ribbon cable, and I got all that brass colored cables out of here and put some caution tape on it. Done quite a bit to it, actually. South Central PA, right down close to Hagerstown, Maryland, just across the border, basically. Here's some other stuff up here. Got some mask on that top shelf there. Some more turtle stuff there. Of course, this is the TV I'm hooked up to. And then I got PS4 down here, launch PS4. I got the little midget Super Nintendo down here, and the third generation Genesis. And then stereo down here, record player. Got there's an old Sony Trinitron over there. And then there's my bigger TV over there. There's my my gaming PC over there. There's my PS5. You might not recognize it, it's blue. But as always, my gun rack with swords on it. You know, gotta have that. That's a must, you know. And got all my posters on the ceiling here. There's Slimer's butt crack again. But there's all the bunch of posters on this side of the ceiling as well. Next to Maryland. Yeah, I'm next to Maryland. I'm actually originally from Frederick, Maryland. But yeah, I'm pretty close to Maryland. Not far from Maryland at all. Basically, if you look at a map, look at it, some sort of map, you look at PA, I'm right smack in the middle. Right smack in the middle of the lower part of PA, basically. That's basically where I'm at. I would tell you exactly, but you wouldn't know what I was talking about anyway. It's just a tiny little place, and it's like a one-horse freaking town, or it might not even have any horses in it. I don't know. Well, it does, but you know the expression's one-horse town. But yeah, it's like I'm pretty close to Maryland. I can be in Maryland in pretty much no time. But Hancock, Maryland, I could be there in 20 minutes. Probably, something like that. Wouldn't take long to get to Hancock, Maryland. Yeah, I'm pretty close to I-70 actually. I can be on I-70 in 12 miles, something like that. Yeah, wouldn't be long at all to get to I-70. Seems like you know the area a little bit. You close? Are you close to that as well, or Mark, or? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm probably about 12 miles from about 12 miles. I could be on I-70, something like that, give or take. If you Google stuff, it's weird. Like it'll tell you 21 miles. It's not 21 miles, but I don't know where it gets that from. But it's just strange. I'm not sure where Google gets its information from. Sometimes it just. Most of the time, it's pretty accurate. Sometimes, once in a while, it's just like, what the hell are you talking about? But, it says it takes 20 some minutes to get somewhere, and it's like more like 12 minutes, or it says it's like 21 miles, but it's more like 12 miles. You watch driving videos. Okay. I have a few videos where I'm driving. I haven't done one of those in a while. I need to do those again. I do have a nice sandbag, but I don't, and I have a nice sandbag for my Garmin, and I have the attachment for the Garmin to make it secure, but I don't have a attachment for like a phone or anything. So I'd love to get like a GoPro or something like that, but they're just so expensive that I can't really. I mean, I can't really afford it, but I'd love to have something like a GoPro or something that I could do that with and upload. But people in hell would like to have ice water too, so I mean, it's. Oh yeah, yeah. It goes quite a ways. Like if I were to go to the end of I-70, it'd be all the way down to like Golden Mile or something. GoPro has some good quality. Yeah, they do. They do. That's why I definitely would love to have one, but they're so expensive that, and they're probably worth the money, I'm sure. But one of these days I might get one. I never thought I'd buy a Steam Deck. I have the Steam Deck either. Those are expensive as hell. So, and I got one of those. So. I didn't know how many people would actually jump on here. Pretty cool. I got quite a bit of people jumping on. I like that. I mean, there's only 4 people, but I always like quality over quantity. You know what I mean? As long as there's people talking, it's great. You know. Speaking. I feel like getting one myself. Yeah, for sure, Chris. Yeah. Some. I got some. Um, well, I'm doing different things, talking about different things, but they're quite a ways back. They're years back. You know what I mean? It's been years since I've did a driving video, but I now, when you say driving video, I did, I didn't really like do driving videos in the sense that I'm showing you like looking out the window and showing you so much as I do showing me talking, and you can see the stuff behind me and stuff, but I don't I don't do actual driving videos where I'm like showing you like a way to go or something. It's just I'm just in my car talking while I'm driving, and I have different videos up like that talking about various topics and stuff. PlayStation is making a new PSP. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that. They got a lot of flack over the Portal because it's not like a standalone portable. It's not like a standalone console. It's you have to have it connected to the PS5. I appreciate that, Mario. I appreciate that a lot. Glad to see you in here for sure. Glad you take time out of your busy life here to jump in. It means a lot. It does. I like the. Well, you like the videos where like you're looking out the window and see different. I have to do some of those one day. That'd be cool. That would be awesome. Going to different places and stuff. That would be neat, especially if I go to like different thrift stores and stuff like that and look for stuff. Haven't really found stuff in. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've only really stopped in 1 or 2 places. There's a few places I haven't stopped in a while to check and see what they have, but there's actually a couple, 2 or 3 in the town that I work in that I need to check out again because I haven't checked them for a while. I remember one of the last times I was, not the last time, but one of the last times I was in the one they sold like an Excalibur blade, and I'm like, damn it, I wish I would have been here a little sooner to grab at, but you've been to, but yeah, it's, I've been trying to think of uh, different things to do, you know what I mean? Like different types of videos to do, but you've been to New York, is that what you're saying? Hey, how's it going? But pretty sure I've seen you on here before. Not sure how to say that first name, sorry, but the Peterson stop motion. I definitely remember seeing you on here. How you been? Appreciate you stopping in. Are you asking have I ever been to New York? Is that what you're saying? And why New York? I've been to, yeah, well, 3 or 4 times, I'd say. Never to, oh yeah, definitely. I'd say so. But yeah, I've been to Buffalo mostly. I've been to Buffalo a few times. And I've been through one of the towns, but I'm not sure if it was Buffalo or I know it wasn't like New York, New York. It wasn't like Times Square, and I've never been there. I'd like to one of these days, but I've never been to that part of New York. But I've been to Buffalo a few times. I've been to Niagara Falls at least 3 times that I know of. We went up one time for well, I went up when I was young, real young, and if this tells you anything, my sister and I actually walked across the bridge into Canada, and they let us go through. They wouldn't let you do that nowadays. You'd need a passport, but this is how long ago it's been since we did that. But then I've also been to Niagara Falls somewhat recently, a few years ago for 4th of July to watch the fireworks and stuff. But then I've also been through a town. I think it was still Buffalo though. I think Buffalo is the only part of New York I've been to that I can remember. Although I did go up to New York with my sister-in-law to pick up some power chairs. I'm not sure exactly what part of New York that was, but yeah, oh yeah, it's great. I love it. I love I love Niagara Falls for sure. And the one time we went in the boat or whatever, made of the mist of the maid, or made of the mist or whatever it is. Oh yeah, we went we went in July. It was pretty freaking packed there. July 4th for 4th of July, obviously. It was pretty packed then, but made of the mist, yeah. It was pretty awesome. Definitely would highly recommend that as well if you haven't been there. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I've been there. Last time we went to, last time we went to, I think the last time I went was 4th of July. Oh really? Yeah, I'd imagine it probably is that far north. It's not that much further north than me, but it's enough to make it enough to make a difference. The duty free shops in the 20s. Yeah, not even sure what temperature it is here now. To be honest. Well, I mean, I can check my phone and it'll tell me what temperature it should be, but right now it's saying it's 29 degrees here. I'm not sure if it is 29 degrees, but at least on my phone, it's the expected temperature right now is 29 degrees. Let's put it that way. But and it is a little chilly out there, so I don't get cold real easy. I'm really good in the cold actually, but the heat's what gets me usually. Ugh. But like Florida, like I went to Miami the one time and it was horrifying to me. Like it was like a tropical rainforest. I don't know if anybody has ever went to like an aquarium, like the Baltimore Aquarium. They have like a rainforest exhibit basically, and how you go in there and it like takes your breath away, like you're trying to breathe. And that's what Miami felt like when I went there. It was crazy. No, well, I mean we've had snow a few times, but we don't have any right now. Um, The only place you can see snow right now is like if you go to a Walmart or something, and you know how they pile up the snow. Obviously, that's still there, but we haven't had a snow for a while. But we had like 12 inches or so the one day. It put down like 5-6 inches and then stopped for a little while, and then it put another 5-6 inches down. That was the biggest one we've had so far this year. So it's probably the biggest one we're gonna have this year because apparently, and not that I believe in this crap, but apparently the groundhog didn't see shadow this time. So we're supposed to get an early spring. So we'll see how that goes. That doesn't mean it's not gonna snow anymore. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean we're gonna get an early spring either because that groundhog doesn't know shit, and neither do the people that are pretending to know. But you never know what's gonna happen. Like, might not get any more snow. We might get a lot. I don't look for it though because it seems like we're having milder and milder winters all the time. Yeah. It come up pretty quick. It seemed like, and then we just got some. Couple other times we got snow. It was only a few inches. Didn't really amount to much. But they had the roads cleared off pretty quick. But yeah, that's roughly about what we got. Somewhere between 10 and 12. Um, we're slightly higher elevation than like where I work at, so it's kind of. But yeah, we're slightly higher elevation than where I work. It's a little bit higher. It's not, a lot, but it's just enough to we get. Typically, we get more snow here than we get there. It's typically like a harder drive from my house, and then it gets better as opposed to getting worse coming here. So. But it hasn't been bad. I haven't really driven in too much snow this year so far, so. Over 1,500 feet. See, I don't think we're that. I think I'm in 1,000 range, but let me check. I know it's in 1,000. We're in 1,000, but it's definitely not 1,500. We're at 1,230. So is my elevation. So let's see where work is. See how much different it is. Yeah, where I work at's only 892. So yeah, we're a good bit higher than where I work at. More than I thought, actually. I thought where I worked at was like 900, but I guess it's almost at 900. But now there is some like when I leave out here to go to work, I gotta go up a mountain, and I'm pretty sure at the top of that mountain is definitely a higher elevation than where I live. So I do have to go probably 1,400 feet or something, maybe 1,500. It might be close to 1,500, but probably not quite 1,500. But so I do have to go up a little higher elevation than where I live to get to work and to come back. But it's not that much of a difference. Although a lot, just like any place else, I'll see it like flurrying down here. When you get up to the higher elevations, it's gonna you know, obviously be coming down more, but yeah, we have before, but it's kind of a rare thing for us now. It's every once in a while we'll get a big snowstorm, but it seems like they've been getting milder here lately. But a lot of people would say that's global warming, but I don't know how I feel about that exactly. But I mean, if they say you never recycle stuff, don't throw stuff in the water, I'm all for that. But regardless of if global warming's real or not real, but not hard to get along with. But yeah, coming up on an hour and a half. I'll probably go to 2 hours here, and I'll jump off. I don't typically like going too long on them nowadays because most people's not going to come in and watch it all anyway. I know that I personally don't unless it's something like something really interesting that you can't miss a part of. But something like my stream, if I was somebody watching my stream, I'd skip through it. I'd skip through and to different parts, but especially if I'm holding up stuff, you can kind of gauge when somebody's holding up something to know which part to be on. But yeah, I don't typically like go too long because there's not a lot of people to come in and watch 2.5, 3 hours straight, or even 2 hours for that matter. 1 hour is probably one of the best stopping points, just because more people would watch that. Maybe not the whole way through, but they might skip it through a little bit or whatever. But and some people would, but 2 or 3 hours just getting a little, I don't know, a little much for somebody to sit through. But yeah, I did get this Xbox 360 here working. This is the Halo 3 edition. Actually has a modded fan on the top of it. I had to unhook it when I was working on it and then never hooked it back up, so I'll have to do that one of these days, but not in a huge hurry. But for anybody that doesn't know what this is a Panasonic 3DO. Pretty awesome console for its day. Now it's a piece of garbage, obviously. But they got the TurboGrafx 16 on top of the PlayStation there. Original Xbox back there. And then to the right of the Xbox 360 is the Xbox One S. So but yeah, I do appreciate people stopping in for sure. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, it was over here where the small Super Nintendo and Genesis version 3 is also the top loader NES. Paid too much for that, but it was alright. Picture quality sucks on them, though. That's the bad thing about those, because they don't have composite out. They just have the freaking like the coaxial. Ugh. which tends to be a worse picture, but it doesn't do too terrible, but yeah. Well, yeah, here's the. I don't know if I have it hooked up. No, I don't have it hooked up right now. Here's the top loader NES. Some people have never seen this. It's basically where they got the idea for the Super Nintendo. I mean, as you can tell, it's not that. I mean, it's a good bit different than the Super Nintendo, but it's the same basic principle. But as you can see, it just says the RF ports. It doesn't have the RCA ends, and it doesn't have. There's a lot of people that was complaining about it didn't have an indicator light that the power was on. Like, the indication that the power is on is when that light's flipped up here, people. Do you really need a light? I mean, but some people do, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, the Nintendo Pro, yeah. I'm not talking about a magazine. But yeah, like I said, I am going to transition to doing this with my PC, but be down the road. But anyway, that top loader NES also came with something else here. That's, I can't say it's rare, but you know, it's more rare than, you know, just because anybody knows this controller right here for the NES. This is the basic controller for the NES that you'll see. But with the top loader came with one of these. They call it the Bone controller. Again, kind of inspiring the Super Nintendo. Kind of inspiring the Super Nintendo controller, as you can tell. Pretty, you know, sort of similar. Different, but similar, you know. Later on. But this is a really awesome controller. And it's actually, you know, worth quite a bit more than, you know, than this one, because this is just the standard, obviously. I got a bunch of these now, though, which is awesome. I've got a bunch of just the regular ones because I just bought a few more here not long ago. Need to get back into playing the PlayStation VR. It's been a little while. I need to get the adapters. What I need to get to adapt the camera to the PlayStation 5 so I can play this stuff on there. Give this poor PlayStation 4 a break. The only time I use the PS4 is for doing exactly what I'm doing right now. And like I said, I'm going to be transitioning to the PC. So, that's what I bought this. There's one of the Stay Puft dudes. But that's what I bought this for. This blue snowball microphone. It's going to be definitely handy when I go to do that. I got to find out where those fell. Stupid things. That's the one thing about having so much stuff packed in there. You just touch something and if something falls, it's like a domino effect, you know. It's especially like up there. Up there is terrible for that. You bump something big, like that freaking big Hawk, it'll just take out everything. Like, then you gotta set it all back up. Never fun things. Never a fun thing to do. That's for sure. For anybody that's getting stick drift on their gaming controllers, one thing I highly recommend. Doesn't always work the greatest, but doesn't always work. You know, if there's something else screwed up with it, it's not going to work. But BW100. This stuff's a little pricey. I think I paid $14 for this bottle, and it's an 8-ounce bottle, spray bottle. But I've had it for a year probably, and it's still mostly full. I haven't used it a lot at all, so it's definitely worth the money to spend on it because it cleans well. You can spray it. I could spray it right in the back of this television right now with it on, and it would not hurt anything. Hurt a thing. It's completely safe on boards, whether they're energized or not. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. If you go to Tronics Fix on YouTube, he uses this stuff religiously. He loves this stuff. But yeah. He definitely recommends it, and I recommend it. I mean, obviously he's used it a lot more than I have, but I definitely recommend it too. It's definitely an awesome product for sure. But yeah, figure here 2 hours I'm gonna be jumping off. Like I said, I really appreciate everybody stopping in. I didn't really expect to have this many people come in just because, I don't know. I guess I never expect a lot of people to come in just so I'm not disappointed when they don't. I don't know. But I'm really pleased with how many people come in. Like I said, 4 people is not a lot of people, but if that's even accurate, I'm not sure. But just someone to talk to is cool. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3 people. Someone to talk to on here is key to making a video. It's key to having a successful video. To have questions, you know. I mean, you want questions that you can answer. You know what I mean? Or like, hey, let's see this back here or whatever, and talk about certain things. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, this portable Oregon Trail game, or the fact that this is the U.S. model of the N64, and that gold one's the Japanese version of the N64. It's pretty cool. Finally got the Game Boy player disc for my GameCube up here. As you may well notice, this is a silver, or they call it platinum. Alright, I'll be here, brother, for a little longer. As you can see, that's the silver or platinum, as they call it. I did have an all black one. Sold that one to get money to buy this one because this came with the player disc and all that. So, stoked to have that. That's kind of another somewhat rare thing. I'll show you here. I printed off a cover. I got to print off another one because it didn't print off quite right, but as you can tell, it cut some of it off. But that looks exactly like my GameCube. It's pretty awesome, silver and black. But yeah, it's got the pamphlet in there. The pamphlet's a little tore up, but it works. I mean, it's good. And then you got your Game Boy player disc. These things go for a ton of money for some reason, just because there's not a lot of them. Like, you don't see a lot of them around. I mean, There might be quite a bit of them, but people aren't selling them. You know what I mean? If there is, there's not many available. So if you see a Game Boy player disc in decent shape and they don't want a whole lot for it, buy it. Because if you're not going to use it, you can resell it. I've seen, no shit, I've seen one of these go for $300. Crazy. But I've seen that happen. Just because the person, a person needed it, and that's the only one they could find for that price, so they, scooped it up. I didn't buy mine to resell it, but, so I'm not really concerned with that. I just like the rarity of it, I also have another rare item here, but I haven't been able to find it. It's in a case, and let me look one more place that I know of it could be before I give up showing it on the stream. But I know I've showed it on the stream before, but it's been a while due to the fact that I haven't seen it for a little while. But I know it's in here somewhere, and I know I'll run into it again in due time. But for now, it's being a little elusive, as they might call it. It's all the parts for my different parts for my consoles fall in there. You need to find a better place for that. Should just throw some of this stuff out because I probably never use it anyway. Get this crap back in here quick. But yeah, I probably should definitely gonna be throwing some of this crap away just because I won't be using a lot of stuff here. Keep it for a little while, and if you don't use it, then might as well freaking toss it, just because what's the sense of having it if you're, you don't need it. But yeah, I'm not sure where that is right at the moment, but let me look over here quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing it over here either, but what it was is the Game Boy, or not the Game Boy, the little PlayStation, I can't even remember what they called it, but it was the thing that plugged into the controller port, into the memory card slot of the original PlayStation, and it was a portable thing. It's pretty neat how you could, hey Chris, welcome back, brother. But where you could, level up your characters and stuff portably, and then you could bring it back. It was pretty neat. Another cool item I have here. Not a drinker by any means, but pretty noticeable signature. See where I went with that? That's Dan Aykroyd's signature, his initials. Dan Aykroyd's, as some of you may or may not know, Dan Aykroyd's actually at least partial owner, if not the majority owner of Crystal Head Vodka. And I purchased this at a wine and spirits and got his autograph, got a picture with him, and I also got another autograph on Tobin's Spirit Guide, which is pretty awesome. So I got two signatures, and all I had to do was buy that bottle of Crystal Head Vodka, which is pretty awesome. Not too bad at all. Stay Puft Marshmallows. But yeah, people were like, "Why'd you buy that? You don't drink." I was like, "Dude, it's Dan Aykroyd. Why? Why not? I paid $40 couple for it, and I got to see him and got to shake his hand, got a picture with him, and got 2 autographs. So I mean, come on, why not, right? But oh, it pissed some people off too. I don't know if I ever told this on stream or not, but it pissed some people off because there was a ton of people there at this place, and we wasn't even in line. The people dressed up like Ghostbusters, we wasn't even in line. We were standing on like the other side of the line, and everybody was lining up. And I asked a couple people there, and I'm like, why aren't you guys in line? He goes, oh, we don't need to be in line. He said, just wait. Dan's gonna let us go through first. I'm like, really? He said, yeah, stick here. We're all suited up, and sure enough, he sent one of his guys out there and said anybody in suits or suited up gets to go in first. Because I guess it showed that, you know, we cared about being there more, maybe. I don't know. But he let us go in first. You just see the faces of the people who are like, really? Like, we was here since whatever, you know. The skull is nice, but the autograph is priceless. Yeah, exactly. For sure, brother. It's pretty awesome. And I have a picture with him to prove I was there, you know, and all that fun stuff, and can't beat that, you know what I mean? And like I said, I also have the a Tobin Spirit Guide that I got him signed, which is awesome. I actually bought a second Tobin Spirit Guide just so I didn't have to fiddle with that one so much. I'm gonna probably have it sealed up in something just so it stays good, you know. But I'm not even sure if I can find that real easy, but it's over here somewhere. I think it's on top of something over here. Probably down at the bottom of that other one. I have it well packaged in here to so they don't get screwed up. Here it is. Hey Mark, welcome back. My Tobin Spirit Guide. Got Dan Aykroyd's signature there. So yeah. This is the green version, which is like the paperback. It's sort of like a hardback, but it's not a hardback. It's a paperback. But yeah. Kind of wish he would have opened it up and signed it on the inside, but like signed it like right here somewhere, but it's alright. He signed it out here, that's good enough for me. But I have it in this bag here. It's a Tobin Spirit Guide from Ghostbusters. Whoops. And that's Dan Aykroyd's autograph right there, is his initials. He just initialed. A lot of people were complaining, oh, he just initialed it, he didn't sign it. Like, you know how many of the stuff he's freaking signed? You didn't see this, Mark, you were gone, but it was at a Wine and Spirits, because he basically owns Crystal Head Vodka, and there's his signature, his initials on Crystal Head Vodka bottle. What I did was buy that vodka bottle, and got to meet him, got a picture with him, and then I got that autograph, and then I got this autograph. He was allowed to take one more thing with you, which my buddies went and they got 3 or 4 things signed. So my one buddy, he Trans Am 38, he actually got a Slimer like the one on my ceiling and got it signed. So yeah, it wasn't just one item. He allowed you to do several more items. Which is pretty awesome. And here's the other, this is the better Tobin Spirit Guide, the hardback version. I wish I would have had this to get him to sign, but I bought this to look at so I wouldn't screw up the one that's signed, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was definitely worth going. show me the picture. Oh, geez, I don't know if we have time for that, but I'll look here. I have it in my... I've been wanting to print off one and put it in the game room, but I haven't done that yet. I have it on my Facebook here. I'll try to find it quickly here. Let's see. Photos. Let's see how. I know it's going to be far back. Oh, wait a minute. No. Well, I mean, this is when I put Happy Ghostbusters Day. That obviously wasn't in the picture. Let me dull it down again so you can see it better on. But there's the picture. But I put Happy Ghostbuster Day because it was Ghostbuster Day at that particular moment. So I got the picture from my Facebook and put the Happy Ghostbusters Day on there. But that's the picture right there. Let me make it a little brighter. I think I made it a little too dim there. Might be able to see. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, that's Mr. Dan Aykroyd right there. That wasn't even my good pack. I had my spirit pack. I had the good suit on. Well, I actually have a better suit now. Hell yeah, brother, for sure. It's gonna be awesome. I love it. A lot of people were complaining that they have a new movie so soon, but to me, it's not too soon. I mean, as long as it's a good movie, and it definitely looks like it's going to be a good movie from the trailers and stuff. There's actually 2 trailers. I don't know if you know that or not. There's the U.S. version and the international version. International version, I think, is a little better. So I would definitely recommend watching both of them. You can find them both on YouTube, with no problem. But yeah, we're definitely going to the new movie Suited Up. Like I said, I got my new suit. It was actually old. It's actually a genuine flight suit and everything. And it's pretty close to pretty close to screen accurate as you can get without getting screen accurate. Oh yeah, definitely for sure. We're definitely going to go suited up and everything. But that's normally what we do. We'll go suited up in our full gear and shit. People look at you like, holy heck, they get pictures with you. I might be able to find that picture real quick here. It's also on Facebook, but I should be able to find it fairly soon, fairly quick. Oh, right here. I found it already. That's good. That was quick. Hell yeah, for sure. Here's Ghostbusters Afterlife. There's people wanting pictures. They took pictures of us outside the movie theater before we went in. This is our whole crew. Not quite our whole crew, because we got another member since then, but since this picture, or a couple more. No, one more. We got one more member since this picture, but this is most of the crew of the Retro Gaming Ghostbusters. But yeah, that was right outside the... Let me brighten it up just a little bit. It might work a little better. There we go. I think I brightened it up too much. But yeah, definitely here's out of Comic-Con that we went to. Hey, how's it going, J-Dub? Glad to have you here. Appreciate it. Here's a picture that Cartridges Galore took. Yeah, that definitely needs to die down a little bit. Picture that Cartridges Galore took of us. Still a little bright, but oh well. There at the Cartridge Galore part of the new movie is next month, right? Yep. March, excuse me, March 22nd. Here we are at one of the drive-in movies, and they let us go in for free and watch the movie. We've already saw it. At that point we'd have already saw the movie, but here's the full picture of that. There's the full picture of me and Dan Aykroyd. Without because the other one I cropped and I put the Happy Ghostbusters Day on it and everything, but yeah, we went to quite a bit of Comic-Cons and quite a bit of charity events. Hopefully we'll be getting back into the charity events really soon. COVID really screwed us up with that, and we just never went back full board again. But hopefully, here's hoping that 2024 is going to be a better year. Best movie. The best movie is, let's see, Demons. Don't know if I've seen that movie or not, but yeah, I definitely want to get that picture printed off and frame it here for sure. It wouldn't take much. My wife has a little portable printer. It's neat. Takes pictures about like that big. It'd be neat to have just frame it here and find something to frame it with, or laminate it. Probably just get it laminated and stuck up on the wall. Dan was in PA. Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember exactly the area it was, but I'm pretty sure it was PA, yeah. I can't remember the exact, I'd have to ask my buddy where the exact place was, but yeah, he was in Pennsylvania. Pretty sure it was Pennsylvania that he came in. We might have went to Virginia or West Virginia, but it wasn't very. It was a little travel. We had to travel a little ways, but Pennsylvania's a big state, so definitely like to see Ernie Hudson and Bill Murray. Bill Murray's a hard one to see, but definitely Ernie Hudson is doable. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd does quite a bit. You have to look it up. He goes to a lot of like wine and spirits across the country. Look it up, like next Dan Aykroyd wine and spirits signing or whatever. Look it up, because he goes all over the place. I heard. That's the first time I've seen him. My buddies, a couple of my buddies have seen him multiple times. Him and Ernie Hudson quite a few times too. I'd definitely like to get Ernie Hudson and get him to sign my book too. That'd be cool. And Bill Murray would be awesome too. But Bill Murray's, like I said, Bill Murray's the hard one to come by, because he's the one that doesn't go to a lot of places. He doesn't interact with the people as much as the other two. Not that he's a bad guy. He just, I don't know. He doesn't associate with. I can't say associate, but he doesn't mingle with the people as much or as well. He's more of a loner. He likes to keep to himself, which I don't blame him. I mean, I do too, but I can't pretend to know what it'd be like to be famous. You know what I mean? Because I'll never be famous, especially as famous as them. So I mean, I can understand how it would be, a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? To deal with that day in, day out, to go somewhere and to be hard to go somewhere without anybody recognizing you and wanting an autograph or a picture or whatever. I can't imagine how difficult that would be. You know, you can't be a normal person. You know what I mean? It would suck. Egon Spangler, yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely Egon, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely definitely sucks for sure. Harold Ramis is his actual name, but on the movies is Egon Spangler, obviously. But yeah, that really sucks that he's not. It would have really been. I think it would have been a lot better with him in the movie. And I mean, he was in there in a way, but you know, I mean, in the last movie, but it wasn't really there. You know what I mean? But that's a good damn question. I'm not really positive about that, but I want to say they're probably either going to say it was COVID or they're going to. I don't know if that was before COVID or after COVID. I think it was. Let's see. I got the commemorative pin. That was before COVID. That was 2014 that he died. So that was before COVID. I mean, COVID's been around for years and years and years, but just recently and just, you know, not too long in people. It's been in animals for years, but how did Harold Ramis die? Autoimmune disease. Autoimmune inflammatory. Okay. That sucks. But Rick Moranis, I'm not sure if Rick Moranis is going to be in the new movie. I don't think he is. But I could be wrong. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire cast. Yeah, I don't see Harold Ramis. Or yeah, Harold Ramis. I don't see Rick Moranis on this, but you know how that works, right? Walter Peck is going to be in the new one, which is funny, but what is that? Best way I can describe it is that disease he had. If that's what you're saying, that's what you're saying, I guess. Best way I can describe it is a narrowing of the blood vessels, kind of like almost like a heart attack sort of thing, because that's what happens in a heart attack. You get a blockage in a heart attack, but his disease was more like a narrowing of the blood vessels, and it didn't get a very good blood flow, basically. So that's basically what it is. Peck is back. And yeah, Peck is definitely back. He's like a mayor or something. You up all night? Normally I do most of my videos, most of my live streams around this time, late into the next morning. But throw Vigo the Carpathian. Yeah, that would be awesome if Vigo the Carpathian was in it. But I don't know. There's a thing on there that said a few of the original ghosts are coming back. The library ghost is in it. Again, I don't want to say too much about it, but the library ghost is going to be there. And Slimer, of course, is going to be there. But yeah, it's about time for me to leave. So it's been 2 hours. So I'm not tired of talking to everybody, but yeah, I'm definitely getting tired myself. And I definitely appreciate all of you coming out and spending time talking. And we definitely appreciate a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. At 700, I'm sorry. We're just over 600 now. We did a 600 subscriber giveaway at 600, obviously. 700 subscribers. Be keeping an eye out. All you gotta do is be subscribed. At 700 subscribers, gonna be doing another giveaway. So be watching out for that. It's gonna be a while, but I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you coming out. Most of the time, what makes it a great stream is people like you guys and gals, whatever the case may be. I'm assuming Mark is a guy, but you know, who knows? Could be on a different account. But you guys and gals coming in and you know what I mean, and talking and communicating, and that's what makes it a good stream. So you guys are awesome at that, and I appreciate it. And you know, part of the success is you guys. If it wasn't for people watching or people coming in, it would be crap, you know. See how one's a daylight. But yeah, again, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below once this video has been uploaded. I'll put those in. And again, 700 subscribers. Be watching out for a giveaway. It's going to be a while, but you never know. Might get there quicker than you think, hopefully. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.